Kentucky sports, the Loyal BBN Fan Show, and it starts right now.
Big Blue Nation, what's going on? Family, it's that time again, a special show, something dear to my heart. What's up? Come on in, guys, and let's have another great family conversation about the Kentucky Wildcats. Let's go. I'm excited. Been looking forward to this all day, and now it's time to get it started. This is happening. I'm so excited. These are the kind of shows that I like, shows that I have the opportunity to give back, to show my gratitude, to show everyone how thankful I am for the support. And this is just going to be a fun show tonight. Well, for for a few people, it should be a fun show. But I look forward to just hanging out with you guys for a few minutes tonight, and we're gonna just talk. Sunday wasn't really a huge day in the portal. Not a lot of things really happening. Not a lot of big news, except one big news happened today, which is very, it's not big news, but it's more so of positive news more than anything. It just kind of gives us a little bit more hope as well too. So thanks for you guys for joining in. Jump on in. Today is that day. I know you guys have been waiting for this to happen. And I thank you guys so much for jumping in today. And we're gonna have a little fun today. So I'm gonna hold up a little bag today. Not sure if any of you guys have already seen it, but this right here got a couple of numbers in it, and I'm gonna be reading them throughout the show or whatever, one at a time. And hopefully, good luck to all of you. For you guys that come back and watch it later, hopefully you hear your name or your number. Um, so I decided that I wasn't going to actually. Oh, I forgot my notebook. So now I don't know. Oh my goodness. I can go get my notebook if y'all want me to, or I could just let the person just say it was me, I won, or whatever. So I forgot my notebook. Sorry about that. I was just writing that Williams is there to help welcome. That's the good news. Then that's I was wondering. I was wondering about that, Kyler, if that was going to be something that they was going to use to welcome him in. So that's actually news to me. I'm just hearing that as well too. So that's more positive news to help lure in another big fish. But I think the biggest thing is right now is I saw on Twitter or X is that, and I heard Aaron Torres say as well that Brea, who was not going to visit. He took a visit to UConn, and I think once he visited UConn, initially he said that he was not going to. He was not going to visit Kentucky whatsoever. He was just. I'm not like UConn's the place to be at. Well, I wake up this morning and now I see the fact that he is going to visit Kentucky next week. So that's very positive news. Of course, the first thing that I thought about is, okay, is this a bidding war? Are we going on a bidding war against UConn to get him? And if so, is this one of those players where you say, "What's your price?" and we'll pay you? Because I mean, eventually, I mean, we're gonna have to pay at least one stellar player exactly what he asked for. Is this the player? While bash fitting, I appreciate it. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and good luck out there catching your bass. I hope you get something for all of us. Uh, yeah, let's go get fishing, baby. Yeah. So I got a spot over here. Sorry about this, guys. I got a spot that I go fishing at, and it's so like it's actually like you got to travel over a bridge. The bridge is probably maybe about 23, 24 miles long. The bridge is the whole bridge as a whole is about that long. So I mean, it's just long, and you're just traveling and traveling over this bridge for some time. So I actually go out there and fish, but the problem is it's man made. Of course the bridge is, but the way they dug and the way that they made everything, when you get to the end of the water or whatever to the shore, it's just so many rocks. It's so many rocks. So every time you pull your hook in, whether you got a fish on or not, you always are getting hooked. Like you always gonna break your line. So I said to myself, I love fishing. I'm a big fishing guy. So I said to myself, you know what? Maybe you're just not a good fisherman in life, and maybe you should quit. So I quit fishing. But a few days later, after that, I went back out. I drove across the bridge again because it's a very peaceful drive. So I drove back out and I saw some people fishing on these little boat docks or whatever. So I said, okay, let me just go over there. So now, because I went over and I found that spot that's out there by the bridge, and I went out there and I found it. Now that's the spot that I go fishing. And I don't catch anything, but it's just good to be out there on the water fishing. So it's always good to see somebody who loves fishing as well too. As myself, I think it's a one buffering. Is it still buffering? I'm because I would be able to tell if it's buffering or not, but I can't tell. So please, somebody let me know. I'm not having any issues. Okay. I just want to make sure because I this Wi-Fi over here, it's spotty a lot. So my apologies for who may be having slow whatever. But yeah, so anyway, Brea is going to visit Kentucky next week. I think that's very positive. I have to say though, he has to be the one guy that we open up the checkbook. And I don't want to buy players, but that's just the time that we live in right now. That's just that's just that's just college basketball. And whether we want to whether we want to like it, whether we want to disagree with it, that's just something that we're just gonna have to just jump in and just say, okay, I'm all in because you can't do it for every single player. But I think once you get one of those players that he's that dude, sometimes you may have to actually, sometimes you may have to pay that person what they're probably worth. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's probably one of those issues. But I mean, if we can get Brea to come in and sign with Kentucky, man, with the physicality that we have, and we got a shooter, and they're gonna bring in somebody else too. They're not gonna just rely on Brea to do everything by himself when it comes to shooting. But we got a shooter, we got some guards, we got some dogs, we got some powerful guys. Man, Kentucky Wildcats. And look, and people want to tell me that, well, it's okay. We're just going to be in the rebuilding. Man, Mark Pope is trying to win now. He's putting together a team that he can win right now. And I think it's critical that he does that is because even for transfers next year, even for the recruits next year, they're going to be looking to see what kind of coach is he. Can he win ball games? Can he put together a team that can go out on the floor and really, really be that team? And I wake up and I hear these news about Kentucky and just what, it's just it just gets you all excited about college basketball. And I hate that college basketball doesn't start for like forever. But we'll enjoy the football team because I think the football team is putting together a good product on the field. I think these guys are going to reach for the sky this year. That's going to be positive for those guys too as well. But I mean, basketball is just, this is just where it's at, and this is exciting. It really is. And I'm just like, whoa, we're gonna get Brea on, and this is I'm really excited about the possibility of bringing this kid in, this young man, because he ain't no kid no more. He passed childhood a few days ago, so he's a grown dude now. But I really hope that Mark Pope is able to bring him in. I hope other guys. I'm going to. Yeah, I think that's true. Someone just texted me and says, if we're going to be competitive, we're going to have to pay people. So my apologies for not putting these up, these side comments. That's my fault right there. 2 Minutes Basketball Program will end up highest ranked girls or boys. So, which program will end up highest ranked? The girls is putting together a team too, man. And I for one thing about myself is that I really want to keep up with the girls a lot more. I think the girls deserve a lot more love. They deserve a lot more attention. They deserve a lot more attention. Unfortunately, they don't like they should. And I definitely having a daughter. I know how important it is to support the girls who play sports, whatever sports is in. We should all rally behind them even more. And I know some of you guys do, and I'm ashamed that I don't do it as much. But I'm definitely going to make it my business to be able to support the girls a lot more. Look, I know why you guys came here tonight. I know why you guys came, and this is basically how this is going to work for the draft. I mean, for the raffle. Just periodically throughout the broadcast, I'm going to just pick a number and just read it. Um, I yeah, I'm gonna just pick a number here and there and throughout the show. So I just may stop in the middle, like after a topic or whatever, and I may pick a number. So hey, if you're watching a video and it's your first time that you've ever watched, and if you like it, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Share with a friend or family that you know are Kentucky fans. We come in here, we have energy, we are family, we talk, we have conversations. We don't always agree with each other, but we give each other high fives at the end, and we all go home, and then we text each other the next day and we say go catch. So with that being said, I'm just gonna just draw my first number right now. Is that okay with you guys if I just draw the first number? Because I know people want to know did I win? Because I would want to know too. Can someone just tell me if I won? Good luck, everybody. Absolutely. So here's the bag. I'm just going to just reach in and I do not, if you just joined, I do not have my notebook in front of me. I can get up and go get it if you guys want me to, or if you hear your number called, you can either say that's me, or you can inbox me, and let me know that that's you, and we will go from there. So the first number, I'm just gonna reach in the bag. I'm keeping my eyes. Look, as they say, I'm keeping my eyes on the prize, and that prize is you guys. So I'm gonna just reach in here, grab. They so thin, so my fault. So I got one in my hand. I was wrong about Cal. I was always told it can't be done, but he actually did it. I guess you could put lipstick on a pig. So, nobody, thank you for joining. So here's my first number. I haven't looked at it. I'm going to put my head down and look at it right now with you guys. So good luck to all of you guys. Here I go. The first number is that a number? First number is 2. Who's number 2? Is number 2 watching tonight? I do not have my what's name? I don't have my list in front of me. So I wasn't sure if I was going to read names out. I don't know if people really want me to say their names out loud or whatever. But if you're number 2, this is you. So this is it right here. So that's number 2 right here. That's the first winner. Me. Okay. Kim, congratulations. You won, okay? You won a coin. So make sure you inbox me. Just say I won. So I get a lot of text on the text line, which is 270-220-0994. And text me and say I won, and I'll get with you on what we're gonna do next. Okay. So I'm leaving that to the side, and we will keep going. So congratulations, Kim. You're the first to win. So there you go. And she's the first one that says good luck to everybody, and she won. So that's awesome, man. This is the kind of thing. And look at this, all this congratulations, man. This is Big Blue Nation love. This is at its best, man. No one's bitter and everything. And so congratulations, Kim, to you for that. We will definitely be picking some more soon. I'm keeping track of the time. Let me see. Okay. So anyway, we just gotta keep bringing some of these recruits in here. I've actually heard a lot from about the uh, Elijah Hawkins. I heard, I was even hearing that someone said even if Elijah was end up being like our last option, we're still hitting a home run with that guy, and that is so cool to know that we still got so many options in there, that we can even go down to Elijah and still be dominant even with him as a player. I still got to go back and watch some of his videos and everything. So um, one thing about myself, I like being transparent with you guys as much as possible. And I have to tell you guys that some days I don't like you, but I love you. And I'm going to explain why. for the whole time that I've been turning on my camera doing videos, I've never done anything like this before. I've always just the ball game. I've always watched the ball games, and after the ball games, I would just go live and I would just give my reactions to the ball game, whether it's football or greatest on campus tonight. It's sure it's a lot of talent on campus tonight. That's for sure. I've always just did football and basketball post game shows. So right after the game, I would just go live, and that was it. When it comes to recruiting, coaching, kids playing out west, whatever, I've never really followed that a lot at all, whatsoever. So because now that I'm doing it in this format, like you guys are so freaking awesome with your with your knowledge that I like before I even turn the camera on, like I am so nervous because I'm talking to people who really know basketball. I'm talking to people who really enjoy keeping up with what's going on in sports right now. So when I come on, like the bar, like I have to be ready to talk to you guys about something than just more than just having energy and excitement. And I want to thank you guys for pushing me. I want to thank you guys for pushing me to be better and to want to grow in this process. So I'm growing every single time I turn on the camera. I'm so nervous, but thank you guys for making this so. Thank you guys for making this transition into doing something different outside of post game shows. You guys are really making this really easy for me, and you guys are really helping me, and it really means a lot. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like I'm going into growth as far as doing this right here. So I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for that too as well. But yeah, there's some people on campus tonight, and there is some. I'm getting a phone call right now, but I'm live. He knows I think they know I'm live, but we just gotta just continue to bring guys in who want to play at Kentucky. I mean, I tell you what, man. I tell you what. I am totally convinced that Mark Pope is doing things wrong. He's doing things the right way. And I saw something today that made a lot of sense. We're looking at all of these guys in the transfer portal. We're looking at all of these guys who have already played college basketball and everything, and that's great. But I don't think we seem to be putting a lot of attention on Perry. Like it doesn't seem to be. Is it? Are we not putting a lot of attention on Perry because he's already there and he's not going anywhere and he's a freshman? Because I mean, you just don't have a year. You just don't shoot the ball like unlike Perry does, and then come to college and then you just forget how to play basketball. You don't forget that. For me, I'm looking. After Reed Shepherd played the way he did this year, and seeing Perry how he plays, I'm looking forward to see how they can incorporate him into year one. I mean, look, we knew that Shepherd was a good player, but nobody saw him having the year that he had. And now we got Perry coming in. So now we're automatically hoping that Perry has a very breakout year. Now, that might mean he might end up leaving after 1 year, but we're hoping for the best for him. And I think it's odd that he's kind of getting swept under the rug a little bit or tending to be forgotten about only because we're so in a hurry and we're trying to go pick up so many other guys that we're forgetting about how important he could be in year one with his shooting ability. Because I mean, if Mark Popes is really going to incorporate a lot of his lineup, a lot of the players in and out, then I don't see how Perry can't be in the mix of that if a guy plays ball the way he does. So for me, I'm one of the guys that really look forward to seeing what Perry can do, and it's a little sad that he's kind of being forgotten about just because we have so many other people that's coming on campus. But I truly hope that Mark Pope finds a way to incorporate him into what he's trying to do in year one. Don't let that guy sit on the bench because he's a basket. I mean, he didn't do what he did in high school just to go to college and say, you know, it's it's okay. Wait your turn. Wait till next year. I think he's going to get his chance this week. I mean, this year, and I really feel like that the nation is going to know who he is that doesn't know him already, and that's excited to have a Kentucky kid that has a possibility to shine next year in the new era or Mark Pope's. That's for sure. We're all setting, but yeah, I I hope he's in the mix. He really, Jeff, he really needs to be in the mix. I mean, you can't deny what the guy read when they play. You can't you can't keep a guy like him on the bench. He's too talented. You're gonna have to find a way to work him in. And I think him coming in, one thing we had Reeves and we had Mitchell. But I think because we're going to be so dominant on experience this year, I think bringing him in under this time right now for him to continue to learn college basketball with his skill set that he already has, to me, I think that's a plus for sure. How many players deep would Pope play? He played. I think if I'm correct, now it's at BYU, but if I'm correct, I think he played like 10 guys. If I'm correct, because he kept rotating guys in. He didn't wear guys down. He didn't make sure that at the end of the ball game. And I think for us even last year, I think we lost some games not only because we couldn't play defense, but we was too fatigued to play defense, and we was too fatigued to close out games when we should have won ball games. And I think if he has the deeper that he can use his offense, the deepest that he can go, to me is just, look, this is a long season, and we don't want to lose no games that we definitely shouldn't lose. So we want to do whatever we can do to actually win those ball games. But I think for the longevity of the year, if we really want to get to March and we all are truly fresh, while other teams are playing only 7 or 8 guys regularly, and if we're playing 9 or 10 guys, that's a lot. That's a lot of guys to play. Now you're looking at a platoon system or whatever you want to call it. But if you got a deep bench like that, I don't like for me, like, you got to use it. You gotta say, like these older guys, like their legs, they've been using their legs for a while. They're still young in a sense, but their legs are still, it's been used, and some have been coming. This is their 5th year playing college basketball, and this ain't high school. So for me, if you can find a way to incorporate as many guys as you can who truly can play at this level, then I say that you should go as deep as possible, at least so you can work out your rotations. But number one thing is, though, and I don't really get into starting, but start the guys who can go out there and who can do the best at the very beginning of the ball game. And I watched the Untouchables, and I mentioned this last time. And one thing that I like, and so Coach Pope may actually take this, and I saw this from the Untouchables, is that from game to game, Rick Pitino was saying you got to earn your spot to play. You got to earn your spot to play. I mean, to start the next ball game. Just because you started on Saturday afternoon, it don't mean you're going to start on Tuesday night or Wednesday night or whatever it was. That means you got to go out every single practice. And if you're not bringing it in practice this week, and the guy behind you is bringing it, then that's who you put on the floor, and that's who you play. Play the best guys available. Play the guys who's going to go out there and who's going to be hungry, who's going to get after it every single ball game. And if they can do that, to me, that's enormous. If we can do that, because when you tell a guy, it's just, look, you're just going to start. You a starter, period. But if you tell a guy every single game you got to earn that spot, then that's when young men start playing better. That's when they go to practice and they practice like it means something. And I think that's the mentality that Mark Pope was brought up in. I think that's the mentality that Mark Pope is going to continue to push towards his players in his new system. And this is going to be what do they say? Swim or sink. Period. You want to get on the floor? Show me you want to get on the floor. Get on the floor and dive for the ball. Go crash the board. Block somebody out. Everything. Like, come on. Mark Pope is going to instill all of this from day one. And I like that. And I'm very appreciative of that. And I'm looking forward to seeing how the outcome is in that arena to see just how good our guys really are, especially when it starts to practice. I have a question though. Do you think Kentucky is going to keep having pro days, or is the pro days going to move down the road? I'm just curious. I was thinking that, and I just was curious if we're going to have pro days or not anymore, or is that completely gone away because of he's gone. Lawyer. So yeah, but it's a lot of things going on. This week should be very exciting. We should get some announcements. I know that now here's the thing, and I'm learning, and I learned this from you guys and online watching videos. The portal closes in the first, I think it is, or you got to have your name in. You got to have your name. No pro days. That was another coach's deal, and I was wondering that too. I was wondering, does that continue to go? Do we still have that here? Do they still say, well, it's Kentucky, so they bringing in top tier talent? Let's go see what they can do, or are they just going to go look at those guys? But anyway, I'm just curious, and it's actually no pro days. That was another coach's deal. Yes, I completely understand that. But we just gotta this week gonna get some positive news. I really feel like it. No, but I think Pope brings the excitement back to Madness. I think so too. Mark Pope, Alvin Brooks, Jason Hart, Corey Fugler, and Mark Fox. We'll still get 5-star players, especially with the addition of Alvin Brooks. Positive uplooks. Hey, how you doing, BB and MJ? Good to see you, man. Wow, what a staff. That's a even the media is talking about how Mark Pope hit a home run with this. How he hit a home run with his coaching. I've even seen people say this right here may be one of the best coaching staffs in America. This is his first year. I'm pretty sure Mark Pope, as smart as he is, he probably went back to his house or his desk at the at work and said to myself, "Let me do some algebra and let me see how I can figure out how to get these guys. Who should I bring in here? Who he came in. He used some chemistry. He used a little physics to see how you balance it out. He used a little algebra that I don't ask me how to do algebra. It's just not going to happen. He actually took a negative and made it positive. However that happens, I don't know that either, but that's what they say. I guess it cancels itself out. I'm pretty sure we got some math people in the house that can actually explain that much better than I can. So this week should actually be some really, really good news for the ball team. And we're looking forward to seeing who joins Kentucky next. So it is in just a couple of minutes, I'm going to read the second number out. Perry will be a decent player off the bench. If he's getting big minutes, that probably means we're not very good. I mean, I get that he has to play that, if he's playing big minutes, and that means we're probably not any good. Like Mark Pope, his guys was so evenly spread across the board with minutes wise. I'm not looking for him. What I'm saying about Perry is I'm not telling that Perry should come in and play. I mean, you never know. I'm not saying he should come in and play 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes of ball game. What I'm saying is, though, you can't leave him down. Like you can't just forget that he's here. You got to find a way to incorporate him into the ball game, because if we get a good shooter in here, he can't play the whole ball game. And Perry's as good a shooter as he's been in high school, then you have to find a way to get him in so he can give somebody else a break. You bring him in for a 5 or 6 minute little spurt, and then you bring the other guy back in, and then you give him a break, and then so it's really about the adding up the numbers. It's about really just splitting it up. I hope Williams doesn't play 30, 35 minutes of ball game. I hope none of these guys play this many minutes. And I hope that they can buy into that system, is that we're going to win this as a group. We're going to win this by sharing. Some nights this guy's going to be on. When he's on, then it's understandable for him to stay in and maybe get more minutes than maybe other people. But just every single night going out and having to play 35 minutes of ball game, then that means if you're my star and I need you to play 35 minutes of ball game, then that means that we're in a dogfight. That means that we don't know if we're gonna win this ball game or not. But if we can be a team that can put people away, which we have older experience now, which we have guys to understand that they know how to win, that they know how to close out ball games, then we don't have to worry about guys having to play 35 minutes just for it to come down to the last shot of the ball game. But maybe I don't know about Theo, but maybe the rest. I don't think Theo's coming back. I think he's going to end up in North Carolina. Those guys are recruiting. Those guys are getting some Porter guys as well too. So, but I think a dude's going to end up there. But I just everything has to be split across the middle in a sense. But I don't think we'll be doing our guys in a justice or whatever to have those guys playing 35 minutes of ball game. But we definitely got to go. So hey, this is the mark that I told myself that I was going to draw the second number. So now I'm going to draw the second number. So good luck to you guys. Theo was close to signing with Pitt. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Cool. Go to Pitt. I'm okay with that. Go to Pitt. He is so strong, dude. Like I wanted him back at Kentucky. Like I have to be honest. If there's anybody that was on Kentucky's team from last year that I wanted on my team this year, it would have been Theo. I wanted him back. I love watching him play because you know what he's going to give you every single night. So let me go ahead and get to number two, or to the second drawing. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's see. Come on, let's go. Kim, if you're just joining, a lady by the name of Kim, she won. She was number two. So congratulations to her. She was the first winner. And I think maybe she's already inboxed me, but I get the Osabor is the main focus right now. Let's hope his visit goes well. Osabor he's the main thing, and someone mentioned earlier in the show that 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 Williams was going to be on campus to welcome him and maybe show him around, to kind of maybe nudge him to come on to Kentucky, and let's start what we finished back in our country. So next number, I'm just looking down because everything is so small. So I don't know what number I'm picking out or whatever. So Osabor is a done deal. Well, I hope so. So here's the second person right here. Once again, I do not have the my notebook to read out the person. So if you're here, please let me know. And if you got to go back and watch the replay and you hear your number, then yeah. So here we go. Good luck. All right, guys. Here it is. Who is number 20? Is number 20 watching right now? Who's number 20? What's up with the twos? Like, that's the second one with a two in it. Number 20, you're winner number 3. I mean, you're winner number 2, number 20. So I got number 2 and I got number 20. Osborne and Robinson are muskets. Well, we just hope Robinson pulls his name out of the draft and he comes back. Close. Somebody says close. Is here from England tonight to tour campus with him. They're going to love it, dude. They're going 2 bass, 1 coin. Oh, you won. Kevin, you won. You're number 20, huh? Well, all right, then. There you go. That's winner number 2. He's watching. Kevin, congratulations. You got 2 bass and 1 coin. That is awesome. I'm so glad. Can't beat that. No, you can't. And go home and fillet those fish. And yeah, that's you. Congratulations, Kevin. You're number 20. So congratulations. Make sure you inbox me and say I won. So I can make sure that I contact you and we can pick out your design or whatever you want. And I'm 21. I'm sorry, Tommy. I am so close. So close. So yeah. Getting yes. So congratulations, Kevin. Congrats to you and Kim so far. I still got one more. With the numbers, I'm going to go a little bit faster next time, so it won't be a bigger gap in between of it. BB, and keep your eye open. We keep like I don't know anybody. Number one, dang, I don't have any inside people. I don't have any scoop. As a one radio host says, I don't have any scoop. But yeah, you won. You out fishing and you open you open up the fish and you got a coin in it. Congratulations. But I everyone, a few people keeps posting, pay attention this week. This week is going to be a very, very good week for us. BBN is the best shape it's been in 10 years. I'm excited. Like, I mean, how can you in 10 years? Look, can we be real, family? Can we just be real? We need this, man. Like we super chat. Can you pick number one? If I send you a super chat, can you pick number one? I wish I could. If I pull it out, that would be awesome. But I want everybody to win. Absolutely. I've also seen Brea from Dayton is back in the picture for. Yes, he is back in the picture now. He originally I spoke about this a little bit. For 22. I saw that at first this past week. Nope, he canceled. He wasn't going to visit Kentucky. He went to UConn, and after he visited UConn, he said, "No, I'm not going to visit any more schools, or at least I'm not going to visit Kentucky." I'm not really sure if it was about any other schools, but now I woke up today and I see that he is going to. I see that he's going to visit Kentucky, and sometimes that's all you need is that opportunity to to just get certain kids on campus and says, you know what, go visit them and then come and visit. I double it for number 10, threes and layups. He has decided that he was going to visit Kentucky. I don't know what day it is. It could be Monday. It could be Wednesday. I don't know what day it is, but I'm pretty sure that when he's on campus, there's one thing about the BBN, they will sniff it out and they will know that something is going on around the program, something kind of big in the sense of there's a player here and it's Brea and he's on campus. So let's go see if we can get a glimpse of him and let's give him that BBN welcome that we always give our recruits and our transfers, and let's bring it home, Pope, and let's make this happen. Let's get this guy. Let's see what Robertson does with fingers across. If he wants to stay in the draft and wants to go pursue his dreams, can't be mad at that. But if you want to come back to college, we have a seat right over here for you, young fella. Come on over here and shoot the ball. Mark Pope is doing some special things, and the staff are cooking big time. They are. They out there working. And for me, it was to me, things didn't really move as fast. And in a sense, I kind of understood because I mean, Mark Pope had a lot going on. He's rebuilding a whole era. He's rebuilding a whole team. So he can't do this by himself. So once you bring in the right people, once you go into the, and they said I heard that the reason why he couldn't really get some of the coaches at first is because they had to post a job for at least 7 days. And I think that's kind of the rule. I think most of the time for jobs, even though if you're gonna hire from within, you still have to, or if you already know who you're gonna hire, you at least got to post the job for a certain amount of days. And I think once that was posted, or once the time expired for that 7 day period, then I think that's when it was. Then I think that's when it was safe to say he knew who he was going to go get. He already knew that beforehand, and he brought in the best to coach at the best for the best fan base in college sports. I believe we beat Arkansas by 10 or more this year. I cannot wait for that ball game, and I would actually be in America. I would not be here for that ball game, and I am super stoked about being there and watching it, and at a real time for real. Exactly right. I'm actually looking forward to that very, very much. So I really hope that we beat those guys by more than 10. I hope we beat them by 50. But hey, that's just me talking out loud. Never mind me. I'm the crazy family member that just throws stuff out there into nowhere. But yeah, I hope we destroy them. But let's just win the ball game for sure. That ticket will be $500. It sure will. And I wish I could get in that arena. That they're already betting on the ball game already in Vegas for next year. That's how people keep telling me that Kentucky's this, Kentucky's that. Man, look, where's your team at? Your team ain't getting no bets all the way from next year. You know how long it's gonna be before we play Arkansas next year? We still got a long way to go before we play those guys. And those guys are already throwing in the bets and the odds. And that's just going to fluctuate throughout, up and leading into basketball. A lot of factors, but Kentucky's going to win that ball game. I promise Kentucky's going to win that ball game for sure. And I think everybody that will be one of the most watched ball games in a long time for Kentucky. A long time. Because everybody's gonna come out. Just can you imagine just being at a bar at your friend's house, just throwing a party, just how pumped that's gonna be. And if we just continue to put it on the head, woo, man, that's gonna be nice. Nobody, year two is going to be stacked. We're going to be no scoop, but do you have Scotto? I don't have no Scotto, but I don't know anybody in this business. It's just me. It's just me and you guys. That's it. I don't know anybody. I don't have anybody. I mean, I got a lot of you guys because of the time difference. Will text my, will text my line, and you guys give me updates. But other than that, like I wish I had scoop. You guys got more scoops than me. Compliment you may, you make my off season from the Cats a lot shorter. Thank you. Me too. Because otherwise, I would just be like I said. Usually, this is the time period when I don't do anything really. And I guess that's maybe bad, but you guys have. I use the word force because that's a good thing in this situation. You guys have forced me to get back in front of the camera and do more, and because of that, you guys have grown my YouTube page. You guys have just made me a smarter individual, and you guys forced me to go do my research and know what know just a little bit about maybe what I'm talking about, and then only a little bit because I rely on you guys so much. So you guys push me, and you guys make my time as well too. So let's read another number, guys, and then let's read another number. Here we go. Maybe we can learn how to shoot free throws by then. Yeah, speaking of free throws, I really hope that is it Lamont or is it Otega? One of those guys don't. I think it's Lamont. I don't. Is it Lamont or Otega? I think it's Otega. He doesn't shoot free throws very good, which means he's a hit. That means, and I don't mean to be negative, but if you can't hit free throws down the stretch when you're trying to win ball games, then that makes you a liability, and that means somebody else is going to have to be on the floor in your case, and we may need that physicality. So hopefully, he's getting in the gym. Hopefully, he's getting up free throws because shooting 64%, shooting 64% from free throws is not going to cut it. So we're going to have to improve that free throws because we got to win these games down the stretch. And even this past year, we won ball games just because we had guys who could actually, just because we got guys who can actually hit the free throw. Everything else, BBN, great news. That means Oscar is a lock. We got Carr. I don't know if we got Carr. That I don't know for sure. But hey, let me read another number. I'm gonna read another number because I know you guys want to know. Carr just submitted. Thanks for picking number 2. Let me see. Let me refresh this right here. Let me see what we got. Come on. Drops. Okay, I didn't get anything on my phone yet to see it. So if somebody says we got Carr, then good job for that too as well. He can play inside and outside. So number 3. Here we go, guys. Good luck to you guys. ESPN reported it. Okay. So, okay. These are so small. Just get one. All right, I got a number. Here it is. I'm going to read it out right here. The winner of the third coin goes to the third coin goes to number 22. Who's 22? That's the number that I just picked. Who is that? Oh my goodness, man. Number 20. Every single number had a 2 in it. I don't have any more 2s in my number. Who's number 22? How many big men does that make? Oh, we got the guy. Nope. Nobody is 20. Woo! Okay, he won. 20. I just pulled a number out. Number 2 is hot. 2 is hot. 2 is a hot number right now. So we got Carr that came from Wake Forest, right? It's rigged. I don't know what's going on. Yo, that's jacked up. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Uh, I just had to just pick a number out. And that's what I came up with. And Joe Tipton on X just reported about Carr commitment. Man, good enough. Good news if you're 222. I guess so. So number 2, number 20, and number 22 are all the winners of the coins tonight. Uh, so congratulations. I'm pulling a Al Gore man a recap. Sounds good. Congratulations to all you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. Thanks, BB and the mic. I appreciate it. Thank you. Congratulations to all. Uh, but I told you guys, 2021, I'm 21. Man, come on. I told you guys one thing. I told 22 plus 20 equals 22. I can't, you cannot make this stuff up, people. I'm sorry, but you cannot make this up. So I told you guys that I was extremely appreciative of all of you, everyone who watches my show, who has subscribed, who has said something nice, who has texted me on the text line, who has given me a heart, who has just encouraged me to keep going. For those who have asked me if I can go, that's how many wins Kentucky win this year, 22. Well, let's win a little more than that, So that's Q8 water. But I appreciate all you guys so much. This is, and I just want you, camel meat. I want you guys to know something, and this is very dear to my heart. What I'm about to say to you guys, but I'm picking 2 more people. 2 more people are getting ready to get coins. So I still got 2 more numbers to pull. There you go, man. That is how appreciative I am of you guys. Is that I have decided. I told you guys in the last video that there may be something special or something that goes on. So I hope 2K would be great, man. If I can get 2K, man, I would just be happy, ecstatic. But right now, I'm grateful for what I got because I didn't have it a month ago or a couple of weeks ago. I didn't have anything close to it. So to be where I'm at, I'm going to enjoy the moment while I'm here. I still want growth, but I'm definitely want to. I definitely want to keep growing. So this is awesome. How do you know what number you are? So I did a drawing, Tim, and what happened was in the what's the name? I did a drawing, and I was like, if you the requirements was that you had to subscribe to the channel, tell a family or friend about my channel, and then text my BBN loyal fans text line at 270-220-0994 and just say sub, and I would just send you back a number. So I actually put that up. It was up for a few days. Congratulations to Carr, committed from Wake Forest. Let's go, baby. We got another recruit in the house. We battling in practice. We gonna battle. We gonna battle, man. We going to war. We are going to war. So if it's so I got like 128 people watching. If you could you just hit the like button if you like it? I don't want you to do it just because I'm asking. I want it to be organic, or I want you to if you really like it. But if you do, if you could just hit the like button, it will mean so much. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. It will mean a great deal to me. And with that being said, I'm picking winner number 4. Let's do it, guys. Here we go. Here we go. 25, 45, 45, 55. Sold to the gentleman with number. Let me see who's next. No problem, Tim. No problem. Right. I got a number. I got to just make sure that I pick up one. Come on, man. Hit that thumbs up for like. Come on. Okay. So I got a number. I'm just like you. I haven't looked at it yet. 27. Did I didn't give you 27. Here I go. I'm about nobody. 222. Good luck. Come on, lucky number 7. All right, I'm gonna look at it with you guys because I have not looked at it yet. Okay, I have not looked at it. Here I go. Get the You cannot make this up, guys. You got you just seen it. You cannot make this up. Look, I'm shaking the bag up. Okay, I'm shaking the bag up. I shuck it up. You guys saw me. I'm not cheating. You cannot make this up. The next number for the next prize, number 21. I didn't think I forgot that I had any more. Number 21. Who's 21? Yes, I seen it. I seen it to go. Number 21. Who's 21? This is it right here. Number 21. Who's 20? Double commitment about to hit. Davis expected to commit. Davis. Is that the what's the name guard? Man, we just pulling in some players. Congrats. I'm not sure who 21 is. Who's number 21? I'm sorry, I'm late to the chat. Reporting about Carr. Yeah, we just got Carr, and he just committed. Kentucky is doing it. Let's go. I'm 20. There you go, Tommy. You won. You congrats to 21. I didn't, bruh. It's all. Congrats, Tommy. Appreciate it. Tommy, I think you willed yourself to win. I think you willed yourself to win today, buddy. So you was right there. And this is something else, man. So I got congrats. So I got one more number to draw. And I'll draw that in just a couple of minutes. I'm sorry, I'm just keeping track of my time that I got to be at work. But this is so much fun. Pick me up, my house voice. This is so much fun, guys. I am absolutely digging this time with you guys. I am absolutely excited about to spend this moment with you. I'm so pumped up, and I cannot believe that. Let me recap, just in case somebody. I think everybody who's actually won, who's 12. Let's go. I never win. So you won. So make sure if you win, inbox me and just say the word. Just say the words "I won." Okay, so I can know that I need to talk to you individually, so we can get your design, so I can get these coins made, so I can get these coins out to you guys as well too. Thank you as well. I'm so like I'm pumped up about just hanging out with you guys. I am like this is okay. Like I miss my family so much. I really do. But when I get this chance to talk to you guys and hang out and laugh with y'all and just see the comments, some of you guys are really, really funny, man. For real, nobody is hype sports still interviewing Trent this week. Have you heard? Okay, so trolls try too much. BBN positivity in here. Yeah, nothing but positivity in here, man. We just have fun. We have excited. We have a ball club that's building back up, trying to go back to the top. And we're just at this particular time, we're getting through this time together. This is all like, you know, this is all like therapy for all of us. And we're all in this together. I still get the blues. I still miss my cats. I can't wait to sports start back up and everything. But I'm really, really excited. Who could not like this channel? You are a natural. This is your calling, my friend. Thank you so much, Cliff. Those words mean so much to me, and you will never understand that those are very humbling, and I appreciate it so much. What do you think of Coach Fugler's tweet? I saw that tweet, and I don't know because I saw that, but I'm not sure if that may be referring to Brea, maybe coming to Kentucky to commit. I don't know that. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any inside scoop. I don't know anybody. Nobody texts me. I actually reach out to people to ask them to come on my show, and nope, don't know you, not going on your show. So I just keep going, and that's all I can do because I can't control that kind of stuff. I can't control if I see somebody who maybe has some credentials or whatever, and I reach out to them, and they just just ignore me or don't even do anything. I have to keep moving. I have to keep believing that fans like yourself is what's going to continue to help me move forward in what I'm doing right now. And when I come home, my goal is to never have to come back and leave my family again and come back overseas unless they come with me. And since my wife owns a business, I know that she's definitely not going to be leaving her business to come back overseas. So my goal is to not have to leave my family again and be able to do this on a regular basis in this format and not just post-game shows. This right here takes me to grow. I'm being stretched every day But how many of you guys know that if you're just staying stagnant in what you're doing, then growth would never be possible for you. So you guys are helping me to get growth, and it forces me to get better every single time I turn on this camera. Janelle Davis from St. Mary's is expected to announce UK commitment anytime. That's a big time get too. We getting some guys, man. Davis tonight are saying 70% that we are getting Davis tonight or tomorrow. We signed 2 players. We now have 5 players. We have a starting 5. Hey, let's go ball, baby. Now, in this situation, because we have a start, because now because we got 5 players, now those 5 players might have to play 40 minutes. But let's just keep adding. And let's just see what we can do. And let's see where we can actually make this go. And let's see how far we can actually stretch it again. So, hey, once again, if this is your first time watching, first of all, I appreciate it. Not sure how you found my channel, but please just give me a subscribe if you like it. Give me a like the channel. Give me a thumbs up on the video. I appreciate all of that very much. It goes a long way. And thank you guys. I got to get used to that because I don't want to get so tied up in getting people to subscribe and like, but I guess that's just kind of the nature of YouTube, and that's just what we do on YouTube. But I want to make sure that I'm being, I want to be real with you guys at all times. But YouTube is, hey, let's subscribe, let's build, let's do this, and that's just kind of the nature of the game. But definitely, I'm a human first, and I really care about you guys foremost than anything. And as Kim say, Pope, see Kim, you want a coin, so you could put the flames up because I know you hyped tonight. So Pope, let's go. Absolutely, Iron Man basketball. We gonna be good. Like we gonna be good. We gonna be scary good. We really are. Like the teams in the SEC that's setting back, that's been laughing at us, that's been saying we can beat you at any given time. Pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Kentucky's coming back. I want that SEC title so bad. Like I want to win the SEC so bad. Like I don't want to tie. I want to win the SEC regular season and I want to win the SEC tournament. Sorry if I'm asking too much, but I don't care because that's exactly what I want to win this year. I want to win SEC and SEC weekend. If Andrew Carr commits, everybody's coming in with the news. That's how exciting this is right here, man. Andrew Carr. That's what your show is the best. That's why I keep coming back. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wednesday, Rupp will be right now. And we got to protect home court. We can't be going in here and letting these teams come in here and beat us on our home floor. We can't do that. You're talking about disrespectful. We got to protect home court at all costs. I don't want to lose a game this year at home. You want to go on the road and lose a game? Fine. Go lose a game on the road. I can live with that. But losing at home, you don't let nobody come in here and disrespect you on your floor. You take care of business when you at home, period. You beat everybody. And these little teams that keeps coming in here and giving us a scare, no. Let's put, excuse my language, but let's put our foot on their throats and let's eliminate all hope. Let's make these teams give up at halftime. Let's make them give up at halftime. That's the kind of team I want. I think that's the kind of team that we're building, and I think that's exactly what we're going for. We're going for that. But losing at home, no. That's unacceptable. Not at Kentucky. Not at Kentucky, you don't lose at home. No, sir. You don't lose at home at Kentucky. We don't do that kind of stuff. That's disrespectful in my eyes. Somebody might come in and give you a hard, like a hard, or like give you a run for your money, but you don't lose that ball game though. You win that ball game, and I think it's important. This is where Coach Pope is going to come into play so much. He knows what it's like to take pride in your home floor and says you're not coming in. You're not coming in and beating us on our home floor. We're going to do everything we can to protect our home court all year long, like when we beat LSU by 29. We got to come out. We got to just put our foot on teams' throats and take all hope away. I can't remember what prison it is, and I'm sorry I'm using a prison side, but there's one prison out there. I'm not sure if it was Alcatraz or whatever, but basically when you went inside, it had a sign up that says basically all hope ends right here. There's no hope. Like Like we got to be a team that teams are like saying like we don't know if we can beat these guys or not. Like we, before it was like, oh man, we're going to Rupp Arena, we can win this game. We can win this game. It's just Rupp Arena. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. We can win this ball game. Absolutely. So we have got to take care of home court. And I think we're getting guys in here that can do that at a high level. And that's the one thing that really, really makes me proud about Mark Pope being here at Kentucky. This won't be a high school all-star with clueless coaching. You said it. This is what we got to do. The X's and O's, here we come. We are getting ready to put some stuff together. Yes. And if you believe that, I need somebody to give me a Go Big Blue because I am shouting Go Big Blue all throughout my heart right now because as they said, we live it, baby. We live it here. This is it. This is Kentucky, and this is what we do. We get excited. Absolutely. We get excited about the possibilities of Kentucky being back on top again because we're far, baby. We own it. we doing it. I might not say the right words. I might not have the right pronunciation to a lot of these kids' names, but I tell you what, I'm pumped. And long as I can just pump my fist one more time, then I'm excited. And there's more possibilities to come because Coach Pope and his coaching staff is banging with it. And as they said on Twitter, boom. That's it right there. That's it. Who's in the house, baby? That's what I'm talking about. Who's in the house? The cats are in the house. That's what motivates me to get in front of this camera is because my Kentucky Wildcats, the love that I have for my Wildcats, it's untouchable. You can't touch it, baby. That's it. It's Go Big Blue all day long. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365. We riding with the Cats. The Kentucky gonna be feared again. And that's shot glass. That is exactly what I want. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I want people to be like, oh my goodness, Kentucky's rolling into town. This is not wow. And these guys, they got their poker faces on and they are ready to play. Why can't basketball season start today? Like, why come they can't just start today? Well, we might want to get a few more players, but we're working on that, and we're working on it fast. And that's the credit to Coach Pope and his staff. That sounds good. You know that? That sounds good, man. Coach Pope at Kentucky is leading the way, and we're doing some special things, and it's going to get better. So we're just going to see what happens. We're going to roll the dice, and we're going to just knock everybody out. I can't wait to knock off Tennessee. I can't wait to destroy Arkansas. I can't wait to beat Vandy by 75 points. Like those kind of games. I can't wait to revenge against Texas A&M and show those guys that, hey, you know what? We got some dogs in here this year. We got some dogs in here. If we got Osborne Robertson and another point guard, Calipari and Hurley, going to start sweating, we coming, man. Kentucky's coming. And that recruiting is enormous. We are doing it big time. Most excitement can remember for a season. And we ain't even hit the floor yet. We ain't even got a team yet. And look how excited we are. Dude, you watch some of those older videos and you see the fans of Rupp Arena is rocking, is electrifying. People just don't respect Rupp anymore. They don't respect the arena anymore. It's just Rupp Arena. Let's go stomp on their logo and let's go beat them. Why not? They can't beat us. They ain't no good. There's a new sheriff in town. There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Coach Mark Pope, and he's coming to an SEC arena near you very, very soon. I think when Mark Pope comes out on the floor for the first ball game as a Kentucky coach, he might cry. He certainly might have some tears come up in his eyes and be like, I cannot believe that. Mahoney or Hawkins. I hear people talking about Mahoney. I know he's actually going to visit, or he did visit UConn, but a lot of people seem to really be sold on Hawkins. I haven't really watched neither one of their games, to be honest. But a lot of people seem to be really, really good on Hawkins and says if we can get him, even if he's even if he's our last choice and we pick him up, it's still a slam dunk. Our senior night will be full this season. And it's going to be full of players. Everybody's going to be there. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be sad. And then ever who we got that night, we are going to knock them down. So I'm going to go ahead and get my last number. Who's going to be my last number of the night? Somebody great is on campus. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. See, all kind of information. Stuff just out there. Let's go Kentucky back on top and help. Let's go. So Lexington with his family. So one more right here, guys. I'm going to pick one more number right here. Let's see who we got. And if you guys are just joining, the numbers that I picked was number 2, 20. Wow. 2, 20, 22, and 21. I cannot make that up, man. Like, that is not playing whatsoever. But I got one more. So let's see if we can get another number out here. Let's go 4. Okay. All right. I got one. Okay. Here I am. Shake that bag really good. So I got one. He said, shake it really good. I've been over here kind of shaking a little bit. Couldn't do that at what he did at UK, Arkansas, when he had commits that decommitted when he went to Arkansas. So here I go. Here's the number right here, 33. He's just throwing out numbers. So I actually really thought that maybe more people would hopefully jump in and get into it. So, but that's okay, because this is all about me giving back. So ever who jumped into it, ever who got into it, the main thing was for me to give back. It wasn't about really how many people actually. I didn't really know any other way to really say thank you. So this right here was a way for me to say, okay, I got to do something to just show them that I truly appreciate what they're doing for me. So this is the only thing that I really knew. I'm over here in a situation where I can get my hands on them, and I just wanted to just give back in a way to say, didn't commit yet. You're thinking McNeely. Yeah. So here's the Mahoney. He didn't. Yeah, those guys, they didn't commit yet. So here's the last number. I'm gonna raise it up and look at it with you guys. Let's see who it is. I tell you first things. If you got a 2 in your number, it ain't you, because this is not a 2 right here. This is something else besides that. So the next winner is number 13. The last winner is number 13. So thank you guys so much. Yes, he committed to UConn 100. Number 13. Is that going to be the only person that's not in here? Is number 13? I have to look on my list, and maybe I have to text them and tell them that they won the coin. Congratulations, number 13. You number 13? Oh, are you just saying congratulations? Okay. There will be another chance to win. Yes, there will be another chance to win. It will, because I congrats, lucky number 13. Don't know who that is, so I definitely have to go and get that person's name or whatever. McNeely, not Mahaney. Congrats. Nobody. They say Pope plays all his players. Said 12 guys last year, averaged 8 minutes a game. I can see a deep, very talented team, and I think that's the big thing about it right there is Spicer, is that I think if we can spread this, he said not me. Didn't win in corn, but can we buy one? Yes, you can buy a coin. Someone just texted me if they can buy a coin. Yes, merry birthday. Absolutely. You can buy one if you want one, and I can send it out to you. I will just if you can, because I get so many texts, just put buy, and I won't open it until I'm ready, until I can actually comment or actually talk to you about it specifically, because I don't want to over miss it. But if you wanted to buy one, absolutely, I can get you that price for that as well, and we could take care of that. So definitely thank you guys for that as well. This is exciting, and I want to buy. I can get with you if you have my number in, David. Just inbox me with my number. If you don't have my number yet, it's 270-220-0994. It's a text line. Please give me a text or whatever. Thursday night for you guys when I go live, be prepared. I will be doing phone calls. Because I don't have to get up that day, so I can take my time and I can actually take phone calls, and I don't have to be in a rush. So Thursday nights I do phone calls. So please be ready to call in with your thoughts, and we will we will take phone calls. People, you guys said you want phone calls. It's up to me. It's up to me to give you guys phone calls. I have to make that happen at whatever I have to do. So please, this Thursday night will be a call in, okay? And I appreciate all of you guys. I really do. I thank you guys. Go Catch. We've already, the lower level seats would be at least $600 for that Arkansas game. Absolutely. If you want to buy a shirt, please just inbox me and just say shirt, so I can know that I know I won't open it until I'm able to actually talk to you, so I can actually so it doesn't get overlooked. I well, it was I talked about the commitment of him, Andrew Carr, when it was broken here. Doo 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 doo. I guess that's my ESPN announcement or whatever. So 2K raffle for Arkansas tickets. Wow, that's 2K. I wish. Okay, sure. But yeah, so we definitely got to do that, and you go Cats. I'm excited. Thank you guys for allowing me to come to you guys and go live. It's a privilege for me to talk to you guys, and it's an honor for you guys to give me all the information that you do. I didn't get any texts about the car. It broke on the show. We had breaking news on the Loyal BBN Fan Show. Yes, I'm excited. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, you guys know what I say, man.